Hi, my loves. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michaela, and I'm a hypnotherapist and spiritual mentor. And for those of you who are here right now, you probably found me through my last video. This video will completely change your life in 2024. If you haven't watched that video, I highly recommend it because it's honestly the first time I ever felt truly safe enough within myself to be able to speak from my heart and speak from my authentic self. And I share a lot about who I am and my journey to coming back to self-love and wholeness. And that is what this ritual is dedicated to today, is helping us to embody that more, because I know I need a ritual. I need something that brings me back to that space within myself. Just even like a little personal note, ever since that video did so much better than my other videos, there's this voice inside of me and this part of me that just wants to keep recreating that and keep showing up in that perfect energy so that I can make sure that I'm being of service to all of you who followed me for that reason. And that pressure has made it a little bit scary for me to show up. But I know that that voice of pressure and gripping onto that outcome is not me. And it really does come from a good place, which is wanting to be of service, wanting to connect with all of you, and wanting to create videos that actually leave a positive impact on your life. So that is where I'm going to come from in my videos. And I don't know that I'll always be in the same energy in every video, but I'm learning how to be real instead of trying to be perfect. So thank you for being on this journey with me and for all of your loving comments. Today's video is going to be a ritual that you can do anytime you're starting to feel disconnected from that place of wholeness, disconnected from that sense of self-love, and when you're starting to feel fear or resistance take over in your life, when you feel like you're gripping onto control of outcomes and not trusting. This is a ritual that you can come back to anytime, because what we are going to do is we are going to bring those parts into wholeness, into fullness, and accept them, listen to what they have to say, and integrate them into our being. If you enjoy this ritual and you feel like you want to go a little bit deeper, I have created a full pre-recorded hypnotherapy session that is for sale on my website. That is a great way to be able to continue this healing process on a deeper subconscious level while supporting my channel and my business and the work that I feel like I'm meant to contribute to the world. So let's get right into the ritual. Make sure that you are in a safe and comfortable space where you will not be interrupted. And I invite you to find the position that feels comfortable in your body, whether that's laying down, snuggled up with a blanket, sitting upright. Settle into that position. And if it feels safe for you to do so, I invite you to close your eyes, knowing that at any moment, if you need to pull yourself out of this experience, you can open your eyes and return back to this safe space that you have created for yourself. And once you settle in, I invite you to take a deep breath in, hold at the top, and exhale, let it go. Let's begin this ritual by calling on your higher self, repeating out loud or internally after me. I call on my higher self to guide me, protect me, support me, and facilitate the healing that I am meant to receive at this time. I invite you to imagine that your higher self is with you, and they always are, but now your higher self is creating a bubble of golden light around your entire being, bringing you into an even safer space to begin to listen to and look at different parts of yourself. Remembering that your higher self is the past, present, and future version of you. So your higher self understands at the deepest possible level, without judgment or fear, as to why you did the things that you did. They understand every version of yourself that you've ever been, every word that you've ever said, and that everything that you've ever done has had a very good reason behind it. Maybe you were trying to survive, fit in, belong, protect yourself, whatever it is. your higher self understands and is here to surround you with that unconditional, compassionate love. And know that with every word that I say, that I am sending that love and that safety to you through the screen as well. So take a deep breath in to receive that love. And exhale. Now I invite you to just drop into your body, noticing your heartbeat. Notice where you are feeling resistance, tension, gripping onto control. Maybe you feel your hands gripping or tension in your legs, between your eyebrows or in your jaw. And you can soften these areas if you feel ready to. But we're now going to get curious and begin to explore the inner workings of your mind and these inner parts of you. And let's call to the surface a part of you that is resisting something, that is afraid, that feels ignored or abandoned, a part of you that you maybe haven't been wanting to look at because you want to be in this high vibration. Let's look at that part together right now. I invite you to imagine that this part of you is coming out from the shadows. And let's tell this part, you are safe to be here. We want to hear what you have to say today. Maybe you see a younger version of you, your inner perfectionist, your inner rebel, a part of yourself that you shamed or abandoned along the way in your life. And if a lot of parts are coming up, I invite you to tune your focus to just one for now, and whichever one comes to mind first is correct. And know that no part will be left behind, but you have plenty of time to return to this ritual over and over again to retrieve all parts of you. So let's give one part the spotlight today. And I invite you to speak out loud or internally to yourself and acknowledge this part. Say, I see you, and I want to know you. Observe any feelings within you, knowing that all of these feelings are safe to be here. You don't have to fight against them. You don't have to push them away. And if you're not feeling anything, embrace that too. The more that you can just fully accept what is coming up for you, the safer you're going to feel. So I invite you to ask this part, what are you afraid of, my love? And listen. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to talk them out of it. Just listen. Is there anything this part feels ashamed of? Let them know they can share it with you. Your higher self is here too. I'm here with you. And as you continue to listen, I invite you to begin wrapping yourself up in a hug, caressing your arms, or placing your hands on your heart and rubbing your heart center, stimulating some self-touch. As you tell this part, thank you. Thank you for sharing that with me. I'm here with you now. You are not alone. I understand you. Continuing to tell this part what they need to hear. Maybe they need to know it wasn't your fault. I understand why you did what you did. I understand all of you. And with your higher self there, just see them through the most loving and compassionate eyes. Continuing to caress yourself and tell yourself anything you need to hear, giving this part space to continue to talk or share or show you what they need to show you. Remembering to breathe, it is safe for you to feel everything you're feeling. Take a few more minutes to have this conversation with yourself. And when you're ready, I invite you to tell this part, I accept you. I understand you. And I love you. And I am here for you now. I am here to give you what you need because you deserve it. And as you say this, I invite you to imagine that this bubble of golden light is now surrounding this part, shining the light on it, bringing it out of the shadow. And this light, this part of you, is now being fully integrated back into wholeness, into oneness with you. Take a deep breath to welcome it in. And exhale. Continue to caress yourself and wrap yourself up in a hug. Thanking this part of you for coming forward. Acknowledging the other parts that you will continue to show up for. Thanking yourself for being brave enough to do this work. and thanking your higher self for always being there with you. I invite you to take 3 deep breaths as you slowly start to come back into your body. Deep breath in and exhale. Another deep breath in and exhale. Last time, deep breath in and exhale. Beginning to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and slowly opening your eyes when you're ready. And taking your time, coming back into your space, knowing that energetic healing work is work. And so I invite you in this moment to really give yourself what you need instead of doing what you think you should do. Ask yourself what you need and do that. Thank you so much for being here and supporting my channel. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video.